Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two Keurig coffee makers. On the left, I got the Keurig K-Iced, and on the right, I got the Keurig K-Express. The K-Iced was just released. It's retailing for $100 right now. The K-Express is retailing for $80. Okay, so these coffee makers look identical. The K-Iced has this over ice button. It's got an 8, 10, or 12 and a strong brew. On the K-Express, we've got a strong brew, 8, 10, and 12 also. They also have an add water light and a descale light, and that one also has an add water and descale. Now the KExpress does have a power button, but both of them, as soon as you lift the lid, it does automatically turn the coffee maker on. Just by lifting the lid, it turns it on. So around back, they have the exact same water reservoir. Up here, let's take a look where they brew. They both have a single needle on top and a single needle on bottom. Same with this one. Okay, so on the K-Ice, let's brew an over ice coffee. We cannot do that over here on the K-Express. So when I press the ice button, I've still got to press either an 8, 10, or 12 ounce. But since I've got my tumbler full of ice, it's not going to brew the full 8 ounces when I have the over ice selected. It's only going to brew 4 ounces through that coffee K-Cup. That's going to give you a really concentrated coffee, but the ice is going to melt and that's going to dilute it. If I select a 10, it's going to brew 6 ounces through the K-Cup. And if I select 12, it'll brew 8 ounces through the K-Cup. Now for me, K-Cups hold 2 tablespoons of coffee. So when I do a normal coffee, I do like just 8 ounces through there. But when I do an iced coffee, I typically sometimes do an 8 or a 10. 6 ounces through a K-Cup with the ice being melted, it does taste pretty good. Now, even though you're doing an over ice, you can use any coffee K-Cup. They do sell some that say cold on them or for cold brew. Those do taste a little bit better, but you can use any coffee K-Cup for an over ice. Okay, so simply just lift the lever. Let's put it in there. It's going to pierce the top and the bottom. Now, when I select over ice, I'm going to do the 10 ounce. It's going to brew 6 ounces of coffee into this. Now, what happens is it does start off at a higher temperature while it's brewing, but when you've got the over ice selected, towards the end of the brew, it does cool down the water going through the K-Cup, so not as much ice melts. Okay, so in less than a minute, you've got an over ice. It brewed 6 ounces into there. Now that ice is going to melt. I like to add a little bit of milk and syrup to that to make it taste really good. Okay, so let's add a little bit of vanilla syrup. This does help with taking away the bitterness of the coffee. About 5 or 6, or about 2 tablespoons. I like to add a little bit of almond milk. So these iced coffees just taste really good. And you can see we still have quite a bit of the ice left, and it's very cold and a refreshing drink. Okay, so we got our iced coffee made. Let's go ahead and just make a normal cup of coffee. I got my coffee K-Cup in there. And then again, for both of these, I can select a strong brew, 8, 10, or 12. Strong brew, 8, 10, or 12. So let's do a strong 8 ounce on both of them. Okay, so we're going to select strong brew first. That light's going to light up, and then we'll do 8 ounces. So they're both starting at the same time. Coffee smells really good. Okay, so they're both going to finish up at exactly the same time. Let's see how hot a cup of coffee we end up with. 165 over here, 167. Okay, so let's open them up, see how the coffee K-Cups did. Yeah, we can see they both did exactly the same. So it looks like they just took a K-Express, added the iced button, took away the power button. The K-Express is $20 cheaper, but I actually do like that iced feature because it brews the right amount of coffee, which you cannot get with the K-Express. The lowest you can go is 8 ounces. And for an iced coffee, 8 ounces, that's a lot of coffee in an iced coffee. Again, the 8 ounce, 4 ounces, that's a really strong iced coffee. I was drinking those for a while, but that was a little bit too strong for me. I like the 10 ounce. I like that it brews 6 ounces through a K-Cup. That's the right amount of coffee for me. Adding my milk and my sugar takes away all the bitterness. That's a really refreshing drink. The K-Ice does come in 2 colors right now. It's got a gray color also. I'll also do a video with the original KExpress, or the the K Slim iced coffee maker. That was their first iced coffee maker. It's a slim, K Slim, that's got the iced over ice button on it. So to me, if you were thinking of getting a KExpress, but this is $100. Now Walmart does sell a KExpress Essentials, which I do highly recommend. It's around $55. I'll put a link to both of these in the show description notes. I've only seen the K-Ice. They are going to start selling it on Amazon. I just saw it. I haven't seen it at Walmart yet, but I did get this off the Keurig website. Now the KExpress, I've seen this on the Keurig website. I think Target sells it, and I think Amazon also sells it. But underneath the video, if you could click the thumbs up button, that really helps me out a bunch. Click the like and subscribe. Also click to see more. A description will pop up, and in there there'll be hyperlinks that'll take you to Amazon to where you can buy these products. Now I am an Amazon affiliate. If you end up buying the product, I do get a commission from the sale, but the product doesn't cost you anymore. It is a way of supporting my channel. I do buy these coffee makers with my own money, and this review is my honest opinion on these coffee makers. Be sure and check out, I do have a descale video on the KExpress. I'm also going to do a descale video on the K-Iced. And I'm also going to take it open, see if it's got the reset thermostat like the KExpress does. Yeah, this was a spring 2023 release. So that's just a really nice timing for the summer. Iced coffees are just really nice in the summer. So again, thanks everybody for watching. If you could, please like and subscribe.